And what I can see is that maybe sometimes a pitfall from security leaders to use too much the technical language. And I mean, this is what we mentioned at the beginning of the call. It's like not using empathy enough to try to understand who you're talking to. But at this point, like a CISO it's a political role. You can talk vulnerability management with the IT security engineer or any person in IT taking care of that, but you cannot talk the same way about vulnerability management to the leadership of the company. So you have to talk money, now always putting figures to a risk and also the mitigation costs of this risk. Otherwise, I mean, just you won't have receptive people in front of you. And I mean, there's a concrete example these days. Let's say AI security. Like we talk about that everywhere. Like now, it's everybody's talking about AI, the risk of AI. But if you actually enter a meeting room, risk committee, or any room with senior management, they will ask you, but what's the actual risk of AI for my organization? What is obvious for CISO isn't for them, isn't for the CEO of a
Mhm.
company. It might be abstract in intellectual property, or they need to understand. They don't necessarily know, okay, yeah, my business secrets can be used to train a model and then they can be retrieved by someone else. And you have to use, this is the job of the security leader, to use the words that are best, can be best understood by the management. And this is most of the time, this means going less on the technical side and just figuring out
Mhm.
whose persona you have in front of you and adapting to them. And it's an adaptation job.